Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. This is Leslie here from Singapore, DeFi Singapore. As with every Wednesday nights, we have coffee sessions so that I gather crypto enthusiasts around the world to come and talk about crypto. And of course, our biggest topic, and we cannot go without it, is DeFi as the trend for the current, in 2020. Now, without further ado, I've invited a few of the regulars back again. And this week we'll probably cover a bit on a few things. So we're going to talk about Harvest, which is harvest.finance. And we're going to talk about a little bit on some of the financial institutions getting into crypto, pertaining to DBS, PayPal, and Visa. We're going to hear the comments from three crypto guards, basically, who's in the space for a while. And yeah, yes, Colbert, thank you for saying hi as well. Yes, and one more thing, we'll probably announce a bit of a phishing scam by Ledger itself. I think Steve actually made mention this earlier, so we kind of thought that this would be a good public service for us to do so. Without further ado, I would like to invite my guests. So Steve Good. Hi, Steve.
Hello, how are you?
And today he's just a regular degenerate.
That's the only way to be.
That's right. Next up, we have our shit stirrer, Dunstan.
Hey.
Hi, Dunstan. Yeah.
Hi.
Dunstan may not be speaking too much because he's going to prepare for
no, he's anonymous.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have Sandra. Yay! Yeah.
Yay.
So
you can call me the embellisher.
Embellisher.
Well,
So last
we're all
week we-
changing our names. We better start changing them on the titles here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, man.
Embellisher Degen.
So last week, right? We
boy.
Sandra kind of joined us, and she kind of complained to me. So she said, "Leslie, why do you put me with two intellects, right?" So this week you're gonna have a bit more fun, a bit more relaxed. Last week's session we were kind of geeking out per se. So I hope you guys catch last week's sessions. Anish is simply one of a kind of an intellect with
Yeah.
with John. He's amazing. These two guys are just another level. Really love these guys. Shout out to all these guys. Thanks for coming back. Yes, we have our regulars that's joining us. Yes, it seems like everyone wants to talk about DeFi.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hold your horses, man, guys. Hold your horses, okay? So we have three topics to talk about this week itself. Yes, and special hi to Colbert itself.
Hey.
from
Hey,
Malaysia.
Colbert.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow, I love your avatar, man. That's the best picture.
And last but not least, Ika for saying hi as well. Thank you very
Hey.
much.
Hey, bro.
What's going on, Ika?
Malaysian-
Hey, he's the one that shared the mask.
Oh, nice.
He's the right representation. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Simon says hi as well. Thanks, Simon. We need you on the show, man, dude. We miss you, man. Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's go to our first topic. Okay, let's talk about the first thing first. About the scam thingy. So Steve actually made mention to us in our group chats that there was this ledger, kind of thing, like a warning thingy. Steve, you want to kind of give us the background on this, and then what the group chat.
Yeah,
had,
I mean,
sure. About? Yeah.
Yeah, basically they sent out an email it came from support@ledger.com, which naturally makes it look very legitimate, although you could have an email come from anybody and it doesn't have to be legit. And they indicated that there were, millions of people that had been sitting on their servers and that there was some sort of a breach in the software and that your particular account was at risk. So I'm sure that given what we've all kind of uncovered, that this is the first stage of a phishing scam where they'll come back later and say, we see you haven't updated your account yet. Click this link. And of course, it'll probably do something to infiltrate your system. So not good seeing that kind of thing coming out.
So I'm actually sharing the screen now. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Thank you, Colbert, for sharing this. I think this is very important that everyone should take note of. And some of the tips that Colbert has shared as well is that make sure that this is the correct legitimate domain. So Colbert has gone one step higher than us, or two steps or three steps higher than us, checking the IP address as well. So I'm flabbergasted when he shared this in the chat group itself. So just take note, guys. You do need to have this too. If you ever need more information, Colbert, you need to kind of explain this shit, man. It's beyond me, man. Yeah, so
No kidding, huh?
that's the first public announcement that we have. I'm not going to go into it too detail. So if you guys are holding on to Ledger and you did receive an email, like Steve did, he kind of bounced at us and checked it off with us. Special thanks to Christian from CoinGecko. He kind of made mention this to us as well. That this is actually not a legitimate email itself. So anyone can create their email. Should I show them the chat groups? What you guys has been speaking about.
Sure.
I don't think it's too much of a privacy issue, right?
Yeah, not that I know of.
Yeah. Let me just show you guys what we have been talking about. So there you go. Steve actually thought that it was a legitimate coming from support at Ledger, and it seems legit.
I did think it was legit at first.
Yeah, and Christian actually shared this with us. And Colbert actually mentioned that usually the emails come from Norpoly. No reply, sorry, Norpoly. What am I talking about? No reply at ledger.com. And so Dunstan was saying he could create Dunstan at ledger.com. So there you go, guys. It's as clever as it gets, right? So just take note, guys. Do be careful out there. Not your keys, not your crypto, right? Bottom line. So be careful on that. Check always the hyperlink itself as well. And never reveal your 24 password or the 12 password secret keys to anyone.
Yeah,
that's
actually one
right,
good tip that you all can actually do is instead of replying to the email or following what the email does, you'll go onto Ledger's website, click on their support, and then ask them whether or not they
Came
sent
from
you
them.
an email. Yeah,
Good point.
It's as simple as it is.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
So
Good point.
please click
Really
the
good.
link on the Ledger website, not like somewhere else. So please go on the website itself. Yeah.
Okay. We all learn something new, even for old birds like us, man, old guards like us, right? So yeah, there you go. Sandra's getting bored.
No, I was just thinking about something. My friend, a few days ago, he actually hasn't touched his Trezor for like 100 days,
Oh god.
and like he found out a week ago that funds was transferred out from his Trezor, and he actually didn't even plug it into anywhere.
How's that?
Wow.
Simple.
It's either he was sleepwalking and transferred some shit out that he didn't know about.
Okay.
In his house, apparently no one has gone into his house.
Well, they
But
gave the book back to the library.
He has a wife or girlfriend that understands how Ledger.
probably exactly like a secret
but,
crypto ninja.
Yeah.
But there's cases where they actually sell secondhand devices, right? So
Yes.
did he said at the very first stage? The very first thing
I
that
have
needs to
no
be done?
idea. I didn't really go into that. But the one lesson I learned out of it is Singapore police is pretty good with crypto. They even tracked it for him to Uniswap.
Really?
Yeah. The Singapore police went into Etherscan and actually tracked his transactions, which I was really, really impressed.
But to Uniswap, they
don't
can't
get
get the funds back.
So someone transferred his funds from Trezor to Uniswap, and then
Damn.
I don't know.
Then that's gone, man.
There's no way they can trace that anyway. So
so that's
the last point was Uniswap. That's it.
even if you have the address itself, there's no way you can trace it.
And you cannot say that it goes to that person's wallet because it's on Uniswap.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Bottom line, guys. So when you get your new devices, always reset your private keys first of all, right? Write it down somewhere so that you don't lose it. I mean, these are some good tips that you have. And just
you write it down. Please laminate
Yeah.
that piece of paper, or do it like what I
Oh,
do.
smart.
I have it. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
it engraved on a piece of metal actually.
Yeah, it's even better. Yeah.
Well, I
for
always
the
tell
important
people
ones.
we're so focused on decentralization that you should take your paper wallet and stick it in the bank vault. So not quite decentralized anymore, but at least it's safe.
Yeah, we have ours in Zapos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's good
another
too.
way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all we have for for the ledger side, guys. I don't want to dwell too much on this. We'll probably do
Now,
let's go
I
let's go on to
cannot wait to
something
talk
She
more.
has
about my
spoken, by the
hero.
way. So move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall we leave
Sandra,
it?
you
Leave
taking over
the
hosting
best
for
topic.
today?
Yeah, Sandra, why
Sorry,
don't you take it away? Yeah, why don't you take it away?
No,
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, I
Steve
said,
is the
Sandra, why don't you
regular
start
host,
hosting
and I'm
today's
gonna.
episode?
All right, so let's move on to my regular hero.
Roger Ver.
This guy was accused of hacking Harvest Finance, but
Yeah.
in our opinion, he is
Mhm.
a genius that simply took advantage of the arbitrage opportunity that was there, and I think it was a legit transaction. But to kind of elaborate on it, maybe Steve can go into the details of the transactions.
You got arrowed,
Okay.
Don't
You're
put
gonna
me
take
on
out
the
the
spot.
I am just hosting it, so you gotta
Here's what I'll say, and then
delegate.
I'll delegate to Dunny after I say my 2 sentences. So clearly, if you don't audit your smart contracts, then things are going to go wrong. And I think that there were obviously arbitrage opportunities. The guy saw it and recognized that the smart contract wasn't smart enough to stop him, and figures he can take big loans and use that to jack the price up one way, then flip the price the other way, drop the price another direction. He was taking advantage of something that was there for him to take advantage of. Unfortunately, the arbitrage is a valid form of trading. It goes on all the time in the stock market. Nothing wrong with arbitrage. And if you're going to set up a system and you don't have all the right protocols or security settings in place, and somebody finds something to exploit, well, the only person you can blame is yourself for not having caught that earlier. So,
Yeah.
the guy
And
could have
if
taken
you
everything, but he
know
was
how
like
to
Robin Hood,
arbitrage-
right? He left like
Exactly.
He left like 2.5 million behind for the poor. So that's not such a
Exactly.
bad thing.
And he didn't even drain everything out of the pool. He got
No.
bored.
He got
Okay.
bored.
He's like,
He got bored.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
bored
whatever,
of taking your
next.
shit.
Yeah.
It's like taking candy from a little kid. Like I'm done.
It was Halloween. He went trick-or-treating. That's all it was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Little early
if
treats,
you know how to arbitrage correctly and you know how to code, like that's like fireworks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's my
Well,
2
to-
cents.
Yeah.
I'm going to let Dunny say his bit now.
Well, to
Yes.
help the
Shitster.
users, right? Before
Shitster,
Danny comes
yeah.
in, yeah, this shitster. Before we go there, to put things into perspective, I'm going to share screen again, and let's just take a look at what this link that Colbert has sent us. So you can see here, that
Oh yeah, go
yes,
up to the
he
part
actually-
where there's like the steps.
Yeah, there you go.
Of what he's
Yeah,
doing.
that was amazing. Yeah, it's
Go
really,
up,
really good.
up. I think
There you
it's
go.
Very
like-
beginning, yeah.
yeah, there you go. There, yeah.
it's quite
Swaps it to
amazing.
USD, price jacks
Seven-
up.
Yeah,
deposits,
7 minutes,
flips
man,
it.
guys.
Well, he
And he did it
automated it,
three-
obviously. He couldn't have done it all by hand.
32 times.
It's his code, man. He coded everything. He put in the parameters, and then it
Mhm.
was just like automatic.
Yeah, man. That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
I wonder how much the code
And-
is.
It's worthless now. It's worthless
By the way,
now.
I found like a arbitrage kind of like a code template
Mhm.
Ooh.
online for flash loans. So
Oh,
If you
Oh,
guys want it
are
from
you-
me, can I ask?
So we're gonna stick it in the description down
Yeah.
below then.
Yeah, you might need to give me some breadcrumbs of yours later on,
All right.
which is
Check out
only
the fact-
2.5
Yeah,
million.
there you go. The breadcrumbs are $2.5 million. Look at this, man. There you go. Even Uniswap's LPs are earning at 6 million as well. Goodness. Yeah, there you go, man.
Yep.
It's amazing,
Man.
right?
Pays
It's
to play,
amazing.
huh?
I moved to BSC too early. Damn, why did I move to BSC? I should have just stayed in Curve.
Yeah,
No kidding, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, what does Curve have? Like minus 24% or something crazy for returns now? Was it in the document
Was
as well?
it Curve or was it?
Yeah. Basically, you have to pay them to have your money with them now.
Really?
It's like what happened to
it's-
oil.
Well, it's more like, if you look at the Japanese economy with the minus interest rates, basically, if you put $100 or 100 yen in the bank account, they're going to be taking it out.
Yeah.
There's no difference now with Curve. Only the percentages are insane. It was like, I think it was 24% minus. So
Yeah.
give us
So-
100, we'll take 24 away. Thank you very much.
So why would we put in curve? It doesn't make sense.
Was it Curve or was it?
It was Curve that got
Curve.
slammed. Yeah.
It was Curve. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They got messed up big time on this whole thing.
Oh man.
There's always a fall guy. I mean, that's reality.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, usually
True.
one of the biggest or one of the smallest will be the fall guy. It doesn't really matter which one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
it's called degenerate.
This was kind of taking
My friend-
it to the man a little far, huh?
Yeah. My friend that was really optimistic thought it was decentralized generation. it's like rainbows.
Wow.
What is it called again?
Rainbows and unicorns.
What is it called?
Decentralized
Decentralized
generation.
generation.
Okay, yes.
He
Yes, a
turned
very
degenerate to
Yeah.
decentralized generation. That's that's-
Yeah, Leslie, you almost need to rename this episode today to Rainbows and Unicorns.
Yeah, it's as
Interesting.
brutal as it can
Oh,
get
man.
actually in the
No
DeFi
kidding.
space, man. Yeah, I
Right?
mean it's even more brutal than the ICO days.
Hmm.
Last time the ICO days, at least it took like maybe say 2-3 months before rug pull. This one it takes like
7 minutes,
days.
man.
no,
Was there
no.
the
In
word
this case,
rug
yeah.
pull in the ICO age?
No.
I feel like rug
we-
pull was
we call it an
created for
exit
this
scam.
DeFi.
Yeah, we call it
Yeah,
exit
right?
scam.
Yeah.
So this is exit scam 2.0. Is faster.
rug pull.
2.0. Yep. Here you go, man. Dustin, your
Oh, man.
comments on Harvest?
Well, I do agree that it's a legitimate way of using the smart contracts. Actually, I mean the smart contracts are there for people to use. One way of saying the word use would be to exploit, but it is what it is. Using and exploiting is more or less in a sense the same word. So what the person actually did was to was literally to see what functions there are. In this case, right, this actually looks exactly like a flash loan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just that, however, the flash loan was done within a platform rather than via different platforms. Like, the original flash loan that we saw, a person earning like
Yeah,
like
that's legit.
200, yeah, like $200,000 like within 3 minutes or something like that. That was not within a platform, it was across platforms. So to other people, they feel that it's legit, but this is as legit as you can get. It's the same structure.
Mm.
Yeah,
The
it's
same
like
coding,
flash
same
loans on steroids.
Yeah.
It's like what again?
Like the Hulk.
Yeah. So I bet this person
Don't mess
got
with
the-
Sandra.
got
That's
the-
all I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah, and now she has a flash loan template, man. I'm gonna copy the bugger and I put it on different.
Oh, I'll send it to you guys. I'll send it to you guys on our secret group chat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, so if
On our
people want to
Privilege,
join,
privilege,
so
wow.
yeah, if any of the audience want to join this secret club, you all need to put one BTC. Has membership fees. and then we'll start sharing your stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Now I know why you're a shit
That's right.
stirrer.
Well, one BTC. Come on, it's one BTC each. Let's be fair. We have to vote
Yeah,
on it
yeah,
too.
I know. That's yeah. So because there are 4 people here, so we need kind of 4 BTC.
Right.
No. We'll
And we need
provide
voting
some
rights.
free basic information. But
Yeah.
if you want
Oh
a
boy, here
more
comes the
advanced
rainbows.
version,
Yes.
there's different types of subscription. There's the basic trader package. There's a medium whale, and there's a big whale package.
And don't forget the dolphins.
I think
Oh
the-
yeah, the dolphins too.
I
You
think
gotta have
I think-
dolphins and
I think the
whale
three of-
sharks. You know,
Oh yeah, whale sharks. Do not forget the
it's
whale.
got to be
sharks.
dolphins, whale sharks, and whales. I mean, that's got to be the way we go here. You know.
Oh, oh man, I smell
Yeah.
new DeFi platform coming.
Yeah,
You guys-
the great thing about this is we get to vote, but what happens if it's a 50-50? Then I guess nothing happens or it's undecided. So we'll have to come back next week, collect more BTC,
Yeah, we
and
have
vote
to
again.
come up with a governance token,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we each get one vote.
No, I get 2 votes because it's DeFi Singapore. So
Okay.
Then you
fine,
get less
that's fine.
Bitcoin then.
it's
Wait,
3
wait.
against 3 of you
Yeah.
against me.
Actually, not really. I'm also admin in DeFi Singapore, right? So I get
Oh,
another
that's true.
vote also.
He's why he's the shit stirrer, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
man.
so this is how you get your governance token, right?
Oh god. Yeah.
So this is just for the audience to know what we're laughing about. This is
Yeah.
a pun that Dunstan is, well, it's not a pun, it's being sarcastic because there's a lot of Telegram groups where they're pretty scammy and they say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna give you signals for this much you transfer
Oh,
on
yeah.
BTC. We'll give you
Ultimate
like
scam.
exclusive signals. There's like and then there's like different subscription models. And then the other thing that we were being sarcastic about was also like a lot of DeFi platforms. They have like governance token to vote, like what goes on to the pool. We're gonna increase this amount in this pool, and basically it's like make my shitcoin more valuable. This simple.
I'm afraid to ask what the price of the stick token is now. Stick the man. How much is it now?
I have no idea, man.
I think nobody bought it.
Yeah,
We
we've
just need to
been
make
delaying
one
it for
token
1
for each
month.
of us and sell those. That'd be more, more logical, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Stick
Sandra
ourselves
already-
on Rarible or
Sandra
whatever.
said it herself. She's gonna paint herself, right? Oh no, it was Adele that said it. Sorry, so I mixed you up. Yeah. Oh well.
How embarrassing.
Just
How
because
very
we're girls,
weekend of you.
you think you can mix
Yeah.
us up?
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's
this
with
is
the
a very
glasses
dangerous topic
on,
going into, man.
seriously.
Yeah, this is
Hi,
why we need
Jack.
Sandra on the
Yeah,
show.
the next thing she's gonna ask is, so who's prettier?
Oh, no, I ain't that kind of female.
He's gonna go in the private group, man.
Come on, she's drinking lemon water. She can't do
Yeah,
that
see,
much
if
stuff
you
on it.
if you want to see the drama, please subscribe 1 BTC.
Oh man,
Oh man. Yeah.
hey,
Thanks
guys,
for
I think we might need to move on to DBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also say, man.
I'm already almost brain drained by your.
But you want to go
But,
from decentralized to centralized now.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean
yeah.
the news has been ongoing. I mean, this probably is causing the price of Bitcoin going up, right? So as with all
PayPal.
cycles and things like that. Yeah, I kind of had this actually. I found this article, so let me
While
just.
you're finding the article, remember I said Pumptober. Nobody believed it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't say today is exactly a Pumptober day, though.
Yeah, it's 28. It's still 3 more days.
The price is fine. It's still at 13,000.
Not go out
Yeah.
tricking for
Yeah, there you-
Halloween. It's a
There you go.
default.
So Visa, Mastercard, PayPal are changing their tune on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin itself. PayPal's own website says mention here is that users can buy, hold, and sell. DBS obviously came out with their own digital asset exchange, which is a centralized version of holding on to trading bitcoins and the digitized version of USDT and vice versa. So these are like, when was this? This was like 27. That was yesterday. This was 1 week ago, and this is this is beginning 7. Oh, okay. So apparently this guy got more information. Yeah, but anyway, that's the thing, isn't it? So did you guys see the screen just now?
No, you didn't share it.
I didn't share the screen. Oh,
No.
I did not share the screen. How unfortunate. And I was blabbering away. You guys didn't tell me about it.
What? I thought you wanted people to see your face.
No. They're seeing the 4 of you. There you
Now
go.
we know he was on
That's
Ave
Fox.
Gotti. He was on
Yeah.
Girl Gone Crypto.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought it's girl gone something, but yeah.
Yeah. That's gone. Yeah, there you go.
Back to Leslie's favorite website, OpenSea, the one that doesn't load.
Yeah, the one that doesn't really load, right? Yeah. See, stick the man.
Yeah, don't crash your browser. Stick the
It's still
man.
there.
I don't know, man.
It's still not loading.
That
Yeah,
like
you
a
should check it on
new NFT
Check it on
trends.
Rarible because it doesn't crash there.
Yeah. Yeah, because OpenSea sucks, man.
No. People will say otherwise. They will say that crypto variable is oh, sorry. This was based on the last week. You actually
Crypto
Oh.
finally, really? She put her stuff up too now? Oh my
Wow.
god.
Mm.
How annoying.
yeah.
And yeah,
Sandra,
and why
oh.
is yeah.
Or something.
I'm not even gonna go
Yeah.
into this about this one. I just
Hey, I
my,
would rather Sandra put herself there, man.
No,
seriously.
she's not. She said she's
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
Hey, why would
No,
anybody buy?
I wish I can. I wish I had like
What, you wish you had what?
I wish I had that bravery to do that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately
The bravery, right. We're back to the
Sandra,
brave.
you can send me a
Fuck.
photo. I'll do an NFT for you. You don't need to be brave, man. We'll just share the profits.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Oh, Johnny, you're always taking a Johnny, what are you taking a cut for? She should do her own work.
Oh, what? This is agency fee, man.
I get a participation fee then.
right?
Sandra,
Yeah, so-
you're more than welcome to come back again. Look at what the comment just came in. So you're like pointing out, yeah. There you go, Leslie. You are here. You know, she got a good eye. Yes, she's got a good eye. Oh man, yeah. Pang Yao, yes. You feel bullish about Bitcoin, obviously. Yeah, that's what Dunstan has mentioned. You know, Pumptober.
You're the one
So,
to know
but
what happens in
still,
November, man.
Yeah, exactly. So please take a fair
What
warning.
happens in
given,
November,
right?
Johnny? Go ahead. Call it,
Yeah,
buddy. What's
no,
gonna
no,
happen in
that'll
November?
be at the end of the show.
What was the factor that you mentioned for
Pumptober.
Pumptober? Yeah.
Oh, simple.
Other than
I
PayPal, DBS.
no, I called Pumptober in September.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because October is always the nice date for pumping BTC in the space.
Oh, really?
Always. Yeah, really.
That or just after
Right.
Chinese
So
New
next
Year.
October we'll get a pump too.
No,
Yeah, it's always
check
a
the cycle.
isn't it?
check
yeah,
the
it's a
cycle,
cycle.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Yeah,
check the
that's right.
cycle.
Yeah, you got
No,
to
you know
full
what?
moons, Chinese New Year's, every 4-year cycles. You got to mix them all together, throw them in a hat, then put your hand in and see which one you get.
Yeah, it's
So-
still Pumptober.
So now I'm going to collect one BTC from you, Sandra, because you're in a secret group chat. Okay. So
Wait, she's already in. Hey,
she
wait,
hasn't
wait.
paid her subscription yet. So
She hasn't
no,
paid her
it's-
fees.
It's all the audience here that hasn't paid the fees.
Actually, I think it's the other way around, Leslie.
Premium model.
Yeah. Okay, we should do
We're
a freemium,
supposed
right?
to be paying. We're supposed to be paying Sandra for the honor of her presence.
That's
Right,
true. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So something's gonna happen now. Right now it's a bit different. Today's this whole session is going to be a bit different because we're going to have Adele joining us.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
So
Hey,
we are
Adele.
Hi,
we are
Sandra.
like doing a swap at this point of time.
Right.
Because Sandra said she's like at 5 o'clock. Do you still have any more energy, Sandra? Because
I can stay for like 10 minutes,
Cool.
9
right.
minutes.
Oh, it's so
So
Did they scare you all?
Good.
No, no,
Start
no,
the
I did
countdown.
not.
Start the countdown.
I have to go in like 45 minutes.
yeah.
For
So
the
Oh,
as defined as
man.
degenerate this gets, we're gonna do a swap. This is not a uni swap. This is a YouTube swap. Yeah. So if you guys don't want to see Sandra go, just say no. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
yeah, and,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I just got here.
No, it's not you who is the audience that's supposed to give us the 1 BTC each.
You stop hustling from the dude.
Hey,
need
later
my
I'm gonna
audience,
send
man.
them my BTC
My
address.
wallet.
Honestly, Dunny, this is like a dog that grabs onto like your leg and won't let go.
But Sandra, did you
Imagine
hear
that
what
for an image.
happens? But Sandra, did you ask what happens after Pumptober?
Oh, what happens after Pumptober?
That's gonna come at the end of the show, man.
Oops. Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
but
you
you're
don't do this.
hey,
You don't do this. All right, then.
Wow, nice
but
one.
you're in our private chat, so I will remember the female model, man. Yay, Queen Swap.
Eka calls this a queen swap. you
Oh,
the two
yeah.
ladies here, you ladies has been crowned the queens now of crypto by Eka.
Thank you, Eka.
Oh.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go, man.
yeah, and at least they're pretty and they're smart, right? Compared to
Yeah.
some of the crypto ladies we have out there. that we
Oh
know
shit,
about.
stirring
Ooh,
time.
here we go. Here we go. Bring it on down.
Oh man.
I don't want to be
I'm not
anywhere
getting
nearby when this goes down.
Gender, so I'm gonna
Not
leave it
getting
to you
involved.
guys.
Yeah, she's gonna give
Yeah.
me 1 BTC after this.
I'm not gonna
Thank
get
God.
involved with this.
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
Just don't forget
yeah.
all of our fees, Dunny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
we better
Dunstan.
move on.
I'll pay Dunstan in Stickman.
That's a good
Oh,
move. That's smart.
Yep.
That's smart.
it's worth nothing now. So somebody please auction it higher.
I think Adele basically said it all by what you just said, Dunny.
Oh. Okay.
I like
Let's
the
move on
subtlety
to
of the
DBS,
comment.
man.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely
Okay,
need to move.
okay.
Let's move to
DBS.
DBS, then, guys. Yeah. So
Yes.
come share your thoughts, man, guys. I mean, we've been joking around too much.
Sandra is gonna go, so
So
rather she
why don't
share
you
thoughts.
share your
Yes.
thoughts? Yeah.
Sandra,
Come.
tell us.
Oh, my thoughts. I actually did a tweet about this because everybody knows that the crypto maximalists do not love banks. So there is a discussion that I would love to kind of put out. Is this kind of cannibalizing the space, or is this a step towards mass crypto adoption? In my opinion, it's a secret cannibalization, secret agenda to sabotaging us.
See, she's one of us, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why you're
It's
the
their
queen.
long-term plan to sustain the banks. They're like, I am going to pretend like I'm gonna join you, and then I'm gonna like be close to the enemy, and then I'm gonna attack.
And I'm gonna do a rug pull.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
then
it's
they're
actually
gonna
very
rock
smart what
pool.
you say. I said, because if you have an account on DBS and then I send you Bitcoin, well, now they know who I am. Great. So that's a great way to track down everybody that they want to nail for something.
Exactly.
I mean, this is something that we went through in 2016, 2017. We couldn't open up bank accounts in Singapore. When the moment you say you are crypto related or you are making payments, and say you
Crypto.
are dealing with cryptocurrencies, this is not just in Singapore. This is an international itself. And I mean, what's going on, right?
It's still this way, mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what gives them the right to have or operate in this manner when the other smaller companies want to actually, build the eco space, be in the cryptocurrency space and accept cryptocurrencies as a form of payment, right? Singapore itself has its the new laws, obviously, beginning of this year. When you just passed out, so that's the Payment Services Act that they came in. So it was clearly defined. But I agree with Sandra. I mean, this is really like stabbing us in the back. Like previously, 4 years ago, when we wanted to do this is like the innovation stage. Everyone wants to do this, and yet, that now it's not just them. It's like all in one go. You have all the big guys, all the large FIs coming in, basically, right? So, yeah, there you go, man.
And they even have a custody
PayPal
solution.
came in too, right?
What kind of custody are you talking about? Yeah.
So DBS is gonna launch like 3
services.
What's that, like 3 services?
Yep.
Which is the digital exchange, and then they have the digital asset custody, and then some security token offerings. They're just trying to like hello, you're too late to the game. ICO happened in 2017.
Well, you can tell who they're hiring in the bank then, obviously, top quality people that know what's going on.
Exactly. Like they're too late. They're trying to pull the boat back to them. Oh, we're gonna offer security token offerings. But the most dangerous part was more the digital asset custody, right? So what is the point of using crypto if I'm going to give it to the bank too for custody?
Colbert, thanks for sharing. But Colbert, remember we have 2 queens here, ladies, right? So it's not they are all in boys, no, with boys and girls. I had to rub that in. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. Steve, your opinion on this guy, the large guys coming in. Yeah. What do you think? What are your
I think
thoughts?
it's always
you're
been-
you're not in Southeast Asia, right? So what's going on?
I spent 20 years in fintech, and I left it because I saw that degen was better. So the reality is there's always going to be something for everybody. That's the problem, right? There's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, I don't understand this stuff. Oh, it's so easy now. I can go to PayPal and I can get my Bitcoin. Oh, and that's just not the intention at all of what this is about. But unfortunately, you're going to find the big banks are saying we're losing out opportunity, and it's all about money for them, and it's all about opportunity. And sooner or later, I'd say one of the banks is probably going to go buy Coinbase, another one's going to buy Gemini, because those guys figured it out way beforehand. And this is just an inevitable outcome that these banks are all going to try to make their play. So we just got to stand strong and keep educating people on how it works. I think the biggest challenge for me is that a lot of people just can't find the keys to their house. So how the hell are they going to find the keys to their crypto? So, we got to find some way to help those people out so that they don't keep getting locked out, because that's just not a good outcome. But, stuff like Ledger and phishing scams and all that stuff, this is where the problem lies, is keeping stuff safe. Sorry, Sandra, go ahead.
No, I was just going to admit that I am those kind of people that lose my house keys.
Yeah,
But
I was trying not to say it, though. I was trying to be kind. I didn't want to bring it up. But thanks for bringing it up. Listen, Sandra's a great example of somebody.
To redeem myself, I actually also lost my private keys.
No way.
But I learned eventually through pain.
Can we even ask how much was in that wallet when you lost?
No, it was not that much, because at that time I just started, so it was not that much. But I did learn from pain. I learned from some scams. That one was a lot. Oh my god, that one was a lot. Having
Sandra,
to deal with Malaysian police is like
when do you
not
start,
a good
Sandra?
experience.
2016, 27, 15.
Technically, December 2016.
Bitcoin was at its all,
Technically.
was at around 3,000. So if you had 0.0.1,
No, it was 1,000.
oh, there you go. If you had 0.1, you would have been valued a lot more now. I hope there was no Bitcoin. Stop contributing to the lost Bitcoin, man. There's like how many lost Bitcoins in the world at this point of time? It's like more than 4 million
Yeah, I
already,
know.
right? Yeah.
Oh
Probably.
my
So,
god.
yeah. Adele, what's your thoughts on this? As a noob in the space, like a noob basically, what do
Right.
you? Yeah.
Hey, call her retail user. Don't call her noob.
Oh,
man.
okay,
Oh
okay,
my
okay.
god.
Retail
I
user.
was gonna say. Did you just
Come on.
call
Very
her
rude.
Yeah,
I
hey,
know.
rude?
Hey, the
I'm-
shit stirrer have to say this.
Yes. Yeah, I've
That
been
was
like
what I was-
Sanctum for like how long now? He's still calling me.
That's what I would
You're-
call a mic drop,
Hey,
basically.
and she's one of my
That's
disciples.
true.
She's not that
Yeah.
newbie, man.
Exactly. They converted me with this stupid book. So then I kept texting him. So like, can I ask about which part is real, which is fact, which is fiction? And they were like, I think when I first saw the news, then okay, as a retail user slash noob, that's when the noob kicked in, right? Because literally I was excited. I was like, oh, cool. Like now I can just, this is going to be so much easier. And then my brainwashing came in. I'm like, oh no, wait, they're going to control us. So I think, however, because we've been always talking about, how we're going to get more people to be involved in this, how we're going to take it to the masses. So I think the beginning, this is definitely a move that's going to get more and more people into the space. But what happens to
Yeah.
all of us after is another question altogether.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer, right?
But I guess there's also one more pro that I would like to contribute is that a lot of the times with big volume, a lot of the banks would actually reject that transaction even if you cash out from different exchanges, right? So I guess this would be a good bridge for really large volume users. So that's one pro.
The terms and conditions for that, for you to do in large volume, it has to only to be in DBS Central Exchange. No other
Exactly.
exchange.
Open
So
like
you're
a
gonna
And
private,
not just that.
private bank account, private banker with you, whatever.
Yeah, but you're going to end up with the same kind of stuff as Coinbase, where like you make a withdrawal and it takes 3 days to get out of the system, and you're like, "What's taking so long? It should have been out an hour ago." You've been assimilated, Adele. Yeah, that's funny.
Colbert.
Colbert is in the house, even though he's not. Why isn't Colbert dialing in? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Nothing
He's shy,
personal,
he's
buddy. We love you.
He's shy.
Guys, I'm
shy.
so sorry to cut this short for me, but I have to go.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
inevitable.
I have to
She had
wake
to
up
cut out
early
during the best
tomorrow.
part.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Nice
we
to
hope to
see
see you.
you.
for
Good
sure,
to meet you
man.
guys.
Yeah.
Good to meet
This
you,
official
Adele.
swap.
Bye,
Yep.
Good to meet
Jonathan.
you,
Bye,
Sandra.
Steve. Thanks for having me, Leslie. Take care. Bye, guys.
Come
Yeah,
back.
bye.
Bye.
There you go.
Feisty.
Yeah, that's all.
Awesome.
Now we know why we love her so much in the crypto
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the Malaysian princess, like what Colbert has mentioned. You do
She's
not,
the
you do not
Malaysian
disrespect her.
crypto. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the Malaysian crypto
Wow.
queen.
Don't
man.
mess with her.
Yeah,
No.
man.
Wow.
Yeah, no way, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't. The only thing is that we didn't get the opportunity to ask her to talk about the Binance Smart Contract. She's like so into it now.
Which,
Yeah.
which part of it? Anything in
Everything
particular?
about it because she's
whole
making
thing?
money out of it. That's why.
Really? Oh, we need to get some tips then.
No, that's why I paid her 1 BTC. Remember, into the
Ah.
private group. Yeah, she sent out a code already, basically. So yeah, it's in there. Nice of her. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah. Dunstan, you haven't shared with us on your, on DBS. So yeah, what are your thoughts, man? Yeah, official shit stir. You can wear the mask now.
Yeah.
Where's your mask? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Put it
might
on.
have to
Put it
like
on.
wear it the whole night, man.
Just put it on.
Yeah, okay, cool. So technically this is DBS, right? I already said before in multiple episodes before that you know there will be two factions in the world. One that truly believes in cryptocurrency and the one that doesn't. They just want more fiat, using crypto to get more fiat. And the worst is what is happening now is the crypto space is not fighting back at all. Only a small select group of us are actually fighting back, because the rest of them believe that they are too small. They'll get sued by regulators, they'll get sued by the financial institutes, they would stop services given to them and so on. But these are actually public goods, which also means that they can't legitly and legally stop services to the crypto people. I think this is something that the crypto guys that are watching, and more people, please share with all your friends, the retail people and so on, that this is something that's very, very important. Public goods are paid off by the state. They are provided by the state. So which also means that if you paid taxes, or if you provided something to the GDP, or you are a citizen of the country or the state, these are rights that are due to you. So take note. So that's the number one premise. The number two thing that we need to take note is this. The regulators are never on our side. Financial institutes are not on the layman's side. The crypto people, a small percentage of us are on the people's side. I say a small percentage because most of the people in the crypto space are here for fiat gains. They tell you, like, we want to make more BTC. I say bullshit. You want more BTC because you want more fiat. It's as simple as it is. Yep. Yeah. So this is the second premise. So with these two premises in place, right, let's take a look at what DBS, or what the regulators and the financial institutions have done. Way before, when we started all these, right, they didn't allow the crypto people, the crypto companies, and any of the crypto entities to have bank accounts.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, and whatever shit they say is because of regulations and so on.
Yep.
Right.
Right. So that's the first step that happened.
It's the irony, isn't it?
Yeah. Then the next step that they did was to tell the masses, because they control the media, and say that, Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, crypto is a scam, and so on. Correct? And yes, see? Yeah. Pao Yang Tian actually said that, DBS actually mentioned that Bitcoin was a Ponzi. So right now,
their CTO actually, CIO actually called it out personally, and went out publicly in Twitter and LinkedIn and said it. Yeah.
Should that person be actually sacked right now? Because what he did was actually manipulated or affected our prices. You know, right? Whenever prices are manipulated by media, by what somebody say, right, we call this market manipulation. But we have the CEO of JP Morgan that has not been sued yet.
Yep.
What are the crypto people doing? Where's our class action suit?
It's a great point, because he tanked the coin by making all his comments while his back office teams were going around buying it in Europe.
Yes.
And there's some proof of this. So he's in the US saying, there's nobody in my company buying it, and if they do, they'd be fired. And then they were gobbling it up, buying it in the background.
And not just that, they in Southeast Asia, right? JP Morgan unit in Southeast Asia were acquiring Bitcoin while he was saying that at that same time.
Yeah, exactly. He tanks it, they buy it.
So what I'm gonna ask is this: where is the regulators in this? What did the regulators do?
Yeah.
So why
they're
are
never
they
going to do anything, because it wasn't regulated. So they're not going to. I know
it's
weird.
Not about they are not gonna do anything, and it was never regulated.
Got to protect your own, though.
Correct. The crypto people didn't pay them enough, while the financial institutions are paying for their rice bowl, and that's why they are not doing anything. So now what I'm gonna ask is this: with the banks didn't allow us service in the banking services because they were not ready for crypto themselves.
Yep. Their systems were antiquated,
were not ready and so on. But now that they are ready, why are they allowed to do this?
Yep.
So why is the crypto people, the regulators and so on, not fighting back? And what are the regulators doing? Crypto is now regulated, right?
Well, the reality is the banks are sitting with the regulators, telling them what they're planning and doing, and the regulators are being complicit and saying, go ahead and experiment, and we'll monitor this, and we'll start to build rules and stuff around it and what have you. But for those of us who are not banking people to do the same thing, the regulators will come down on us and go like, let's slap them with fines or throw them in jail or, call them criminals or whatever they want to do or make public statements about us. But that's how it works.
No. So
we're not in a position to make the influence.
Okay, Steve. So this is something that I would like the audience or like the crypto people and everyone here to take note. We are in a position to do something about it. Crypto is big enough already. I mean, our market cap might be small, but our population is not too bad actually.
Yeah. So agreed.
So right now in this DeFi cast YouTube video and live stream, asking people, when are you gonna rise up? Are you gonna wait till all your Bitcoins has to be stored in a bank? All your Bitcoins don't belong to you. All your cryptocurrencies are not yours. Then you rise up, because by that time, crypto can't save you anymore. The one thing that was meant to save you from the financial system, that was here to support everyone and to bring them out of the shit that the financial system put them in, they are not supporting.
Yeah. Adele, you being a retail trader, when you hear things like this and you observe the space, the events unfolding in front of us, basically these are all facts, basically, right? We're not even making this shit up, basically. Danny being the shit stirrer, no, but he's just stating facts. Actually, he should be the fact stirrer, actually, basically, right? But that's the thing. What goes on in your mind? Do you fear that you're missing out? That you're not getting enough Bitcoins, or things like that. What goes on in your mind?
I think, well, first, of course, there's confusion, right? Because the eventual goal is to have the Bitcoins, but then because of the movement, obviously I've been buying and selling. So every time, people are like, oh, Bitcoin prices go up, aren't you happy? No, I get anxious because when I sell, I'm like, when am I going to see you again? When are you going to drop again so I can buy more? It's weird. So then I get anxious. But then my question to Dunstan would be, but you actually saw this coming, right? Leslie, you were the one who told me CoinHako, now you need 2FA. Come on, they're looking at us. You were the one who taught me how to use CoinHako, and then after that, tell me, dude, they're using 2FA, they're watching us. So we know. Hey, who want to type my quote?
That's a good quote. Seriously,
we can write a song about this. When will I see you again? Right?
It talks very closely to my heart as well. I mean, when I asked Dunstan about this many years back, I think 3-4 years ago, I said, so what can we do to help our friends? And then all he said was just tell them to buy Bitcoins. Back then, one Bitcoin was easy to buy. Right now, we can't even afford to buy one Bitcoin, to be honest. It's crazy. And it's like, and like you said, this quote, I'm surviving on Bitcoin as well. So I'm like, shit, when will I see Bitcoin at 8,000 again? That's the question I'm asking myself as well. And surprisingly, you're asking the same question. So I thought this is good to share as well. I mean, today my wife even asked me, should I buy more Bitcoin? I say no.
Not now.
Not at this price, man.
October, no.
Yeah, wait for October to end, man.
She was going through her finances and she was like, I have some extra. Do you want to buy some Bitcoin? It's like, no. No, not now. Danny, the shit stirrer, said no.
Hey, Danny, I got a question for you. What do you think the elections will do? Because this is another wild card, right? Every 4 years, we get elections and we get bull markets or bear market. It's every 4-year cycle, and they align with the U.S. market. So what do you think the elections are going to do to Bitcoin?
So Trump will win?
Yeah.
You keep saying that.
So can I win? I would agree with that completely.
2-second recap. 2 weeks ago, after Pumptober is Trumpvember. That's what you said. But go on.
Trump voters are not going to tell you they're voting. That's why he's going to win, because they won't tell you. We can put a Bitcoin bet on that one too, right?
Are you sure you want to bet?
This is the
They
one
would
time.
not.
This is the
I
only
wouldn't
one
bet. I
time.
wouldn't. Go
This
on.
is the one time I'm hoping Dunstan's wrong. It's like the one time.
Yeah, but well, I shall not talk about elections here because there's just way
Okay.
too much
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah, I don't mean to make a
information.
political thing
No,
about it. I'm
yeah,
just asking
no.
what's the
Yeah.
impact
I
of
just care about the
Bitcoin, but
Bitcoins.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So and because Trump will win, the economy will tank for a short while. But the economy will rise up pretty soon after that, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how this will affect Bitcoin is pretty simple. At the end of the channel, I'll be talking about November. What's gonna happen in November? So I think that will be easier. Yeah.
You see, Simon, he's like telling us Trump token. Yeah, dude, I bet you're the one behind it, right?
There is
Simon?
a Trump token on Uniswap, actually.
Yeah. So
Exactly
Simon,
my
please,
point. Simon's the
please
I know.
one.
I
remember,
was like,
load up.
you can't get any more degenerate than that. Like, what the
Oh,
hell?
sheesh. They're all preparing for November, basically. So yeah. Yeah, this is not financial advice, guys. Okay, I have to say this again. This is not financial advice.
We're not
guys.
selling the
Also
Trump
not
token.
voting advice.
Yeah, and guys, I'll
No.
like you to take note, right? Do you know that DBS actually retracted their statement that they are releasing out all these services?
Really?
Really?
They
Did it?
just retracted their statement.
Are they watching this video?
Just today, actually. So
Oh, dear.
yeah. Why they retracted that statement? Most probably they know that there's going to be a lot of public pushback.
Shitstorm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So apparently their
Or they
media
have one
guys
person to
didn't.
blame. Yeah.
Easier to live in denial, right?
So if you see me like in handcuffs and like being dragged out of my house, you know what's gonna happen, man.
Oh man.
We're going
I
to
don't
come
think-
visit you. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then maybe they should have me as a consultant. That
Yeah.
might be a lot more effective for
Well,
them.
you're going to become
Just-
the Wolf
just-
of Wall Street now.
Yeah, they just sack all the rest of their shit up there who has been teaching them about cryptocurrencies. Yeah.
But we'll be calling you the King of Wall Street.
Aston, we only have 3 more minutes, so why
Okay,
don't you
good.
share on what's gonna happen in November?
November.
Adele's burning for this question because she's
Yeah,
like, I
so
want to
yeah.
ask Duncan this, right? She's like, this is the end of October. I'm coming back here to listen. So yeah. Okay,
So remember that Pumptober, even though like the BitMEX crisis came, a couple of hacks came, and so on. People believe that the prices would fall, but like I say, it's still Pumptober. So now the important thing will be November. November, the BTC prices is definitely gonna fall. I don't care what everybody is saying right now.
200,000, 100,000, yay!
Yeah, so have fun. For those who are waiting, please put your longs at 100,000. We will eat your longs. Please do all your margin calls. Have it leveraged at 125 times. Carry on, peeps.
That is not financial advice, guys. Do not
Yeah.
listen to him. Okay, I'm telling you guys. Okay, please don't come after us and make a report. Okay.
Yeah. So if you lose money because it goes up or down, it's not my problem. Unless you are gonna pay me, then that becomes my problem. But if not, it's your own discretion how you want to do. Like I
Yeah.
say, I'm a shit stirrer. Whatever I say could be a story.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
his
what you're
stories
all
really,
Yeah.
his stories stir shit for sure.
Yeah.
I know.
It's time to show your book, bro.
Wait,
It's time
okay,
to show
cool.
your book. Where's your book?
I will show my book again. Please buy
Adele's
this
like-
book. Yeah, the Bitcoin
Adele's like,
dystopia.
After she read this book, she's like brainwashed. She brain
Yeah,
fucked.
it will brainwash your mind. You would.
I read it
figure
in
out
one
that-
night.
Yeah. Well, it's like 75 pages. It's
Do you
quite
do
difficult
book
to-
reviews as well?
I did movie reviews. I'm doing a book review at the National Library tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
You can do a book review for me
Nah,
next.
nah.
I heard about that one too.
Yeah.
Is it 75 pages too?
No, it's
No.
150.
What? It's double.
Double.
Oh, it's
That's gonna take 2 days.
143. I think that it's 143. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
It's good.
We've got two authors that join us for today. That's all we have for the time
Actually, we
for
got
today.
three.
But I got my
Adele
little
is also
quote
an
from
author.
Tim Draper there, so I'll go with that. That's the best part
Yeah.
about the book.
Yeah, Adele is
Adele's
also an
an
author, actually.
author as well.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
What's that?
Adele, what's your book, man? What's your book? Since
well, my
everyone's
book's
shilling the
about-
book.
Shill the book. Shill the book.
My book's
Okay.
completely not related to
Doesn't
ticket
matter.
sales,
Fine, doesn't matter.
It's
Yeah.
called Life Beyond the Big Top: Stories of the Titan Q Circus. It's about my grandparents' circus, but I'm gonna
Oh,
make
wow.
like I'm gonna make
Nice.
NTS.
Show the
out of
book.
it.
Show the book.
Where's
You
the
don't
book?
have the book?
It's like not with me right now.
I want to get a cup. I want to get a cup.
Wait.
Leslie,
Did
we
their
should be
circus
giving
have
away
bears?
books on this thing. Like every
It did
week,
have
somebody
bears.
wins a book.
That's why.
Oh, I would have loved to meet your grandparents, man. Would want to touch the bears,
Bear,
man.
monkeys, elephants,
Oh.
tigers.
Wow.
Yeah, you name it.
We
Wow,
should be
that's so
doing a
cool.
book swap.
Yeah, book swap.
Hey,
Yeah.
she found a book.
Oh wow! Life Beyond the Big Top. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Hey,
Nice.
her
such an
book is
interesting
the
story.
nicest looking. Our book
Yeah,
look like
but
shit.
so
Man.
It
she's
won't.
from-
My book will not keep you up at night.
that's nice to know.
Blessing or
Yeah.
a curse? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a book after this. Yeah, since the three of you have written a book, so
Right.
yeah, I'm not gonna lose out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. We have had three authors joining us. I think Sandra has a book as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
I remember that that she had written something way back then. So but that's all we have for the time today. Thank you guys for joining us.
To the rainbows and the
remember-
unicorns, right?
Yeah, and
Yay.
sprinklers, man, sprinklers. Yeah, so remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We are here on every Wednesdays. We are thinking of more things to do in terms of having other videos. Adele's going to be part of it as well. That's just going to be, doing some more interviews with us. Steve, anytime you want to join in as well, we could do more content as well. So do subscribe to us on this channel. We hope to see you guys again. And till next week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. We'll see you then again. All right. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
Bye.